All right, we're straight ripping it. I don't really remember what we did yesterday, but we don't have the time to goof around today. All right, we don't have time to feel bad about how everything looks. We're just gonna draw stuff. Okay. I don't know why I keep endeavoring to draw things unable to draw, and then getting upset when they don't look the way I want them to. So we're just gonna draw things. I think just whatever comes to mind that feels good. I draw mushrooms a lot because I've been listening to On Melancholy Hill. I kind of want to just try drawing like mountains and some clouds. I feel like that'll be easy. So let's life doesn't really work like this, but we're gonna pretend that we have a flat, perfect plane out here, and we'll go from there. All right. So just gonna pencil in some triangle looking things. These are kind of the same shape, but that's fine. Not gonna stress that too much. Okay, and then maybe like put like a tree or something here. I don't know. Don't really know how to draw a tree. I think that's like a relatively convincing tree. Maybe less so on closer inspection, but like kind of gets the feel for it, you know? Let's make sure we close that up. The kind of essence. Um, and then we're gonna need some clouds. So we got like a sun, I guess, up in the sky. Oh, I have I have food here at my desk with me. Um, sun. Probably cover the sun up with a little bit of cloudiness. I'm going to like a little concert thing tonight, which is why I've been stressing about how I'm going to get this day's art done. Um, but, you know, we made it here, which is probably the biggest part of the battle, honestly. Um, because I was kind of thinking about not doing it today. I'm not going to lie. I was thinking about just being like, you know what, screw it. It's not that big of a deal. Who's holding you accountable? Nobody, dude. You could just do whatever you want. Man, my circles suck. Let's turn off the stabilization. This isn't working for me. Actually, there's something I did want to try that I saw. It's like if you hit overlay, screen maybe? Screen, might be screen. And then you fill like the whole thing in. Okay, not screen. Oh, is screen. Is screen. Is screen. That's dope. A horrible color though. Still not a great color. I was Looking for a little less burgundy, maybe a little bit more maroon. Something like that, maybe. Yeah, that's good. I like that enough. And then back to this. Oh, I should not be drawing in that color. I should go back to black. Back to black. And let's get an eraser in here to erase this horrible whatever this is. Attempted circle lines, I guess. Okay. We're just gonna quickly fill these things in. Grab a brush, get like an orange. That is not the color I was really expecting at all. I don't know why. Looking at it, it makes sense that that was the color it was. I don't need this green layer. I just wanted to check to see if that's how that worked. Shoot, did I color that in? I don't know what layer I colored that on. Let's just make sure we're good here. And now we'll delete this again. Control D. Okay. Sorry, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to do that, and then see if I go like this color. I just want to see how this changes. I don't know what any of these things do, but I kind of like this for now. And we can just fill in the entirety of the cloud like this, I think. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so maybe we do this on layer 4. Wait, that's yellow? Why did I think that was gray? It doesn't matter. It don't matter. What? I don't know what I'm doing. We're going to pretend that's right. I don't really want to mess with it. It doesn't matter that much. We're just kind of putting along here. We're just getting the rep in so that, you know, we can say that we were here and that we did it. Oops. Wrong color again. I might not even go a full 30 minutes today. I got to get ready for this concert. I literally got home, ran upstairs, took off my shoes and my belt, and then came in here and started the video. Actually, that's not fair. I opened my lunch pail and took out my lunch because I didn't finish it because I didn't want to gorge myself yet in case for whatever reason I drink tonight. Because I drank last night and we didn't get in a bad spot, but it's probably like the second drunkest I've ever been. Don't make mixed drinks, kids. It'll mess you up. Also, taking 2 shots back to back will mess you up. Things not to do when you're the designated driver. 4100, Bob. I don't know how that happened. Okay, so we should fill this in too, because trees don't just like have, yeah, like that's good, I think. And again, it doesn't need to be perfect. We're just kind of, we draw at like elementary schooler level here. What? Oh, because there's not, I forgot. I forgot. There ain't no ground on layer 2. How hard is it to draw a straight line that small? It's the most difficult challenge the world has ever seen. I'm not going to lie to you. And this is good enough. It's about the feel of the thing, not necessarily the reality of it. That's better. Oh, silly me. That color's fine. Work is May. Work is done. I thought they were going to let me out early because we were super slow today, and then they didn't, and I felt betrayed. I'm not sure what this little mark here is. All in all, not a bad tree. Frig. Colored on the wrong layer again. I knew I couldn't have been doing everything right. That would be silly. Why do things right the first time when you can just go back and continue doing them over and 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 over again? I'm going insane. I mean, if we're talking about like just stuff, because we're not talking at all. One of my least favorite people at my job had her last day today, and I found out that it was going to be her last day a while ago, but I didn't realize that it was today, and I thought to myself, oh my god, my day couldn't get any better than this. And you know what? It didn't, but that's all right. What are you going to do? What are you going to do with all that junk? All that junk inside that trunk? Maybe? I don't really know how these brushes interact with each other. So we're kind of just like playing around to see what happens. Holy. How does this work? Make it gigantic. That's actually pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. So what if I just like make this max size and I just slide all the way over? Will I crash my computer? Not quite. No, it's way too big. Okay. What does dry ink look like? Make this stuff huge. I mean, this is just kind of like fun, you know? It's not smooth either. That's the crazy thing. You look, you got like a pattern in here. So if you blend it, it smooths out, which is wild. It also tries to blend the white as well, which is weird because I feel like it shouldn't try to do that based on the fact that, I mean, I don't have white selected. Well, what are you gonna do? What color are mountains? Or like a not that dark dirt. Maybe this. It's so weird to me that Clip Studio freaks out like this when I'm using a brush. Like, I've used Photoshop on this computer with massive brushes, and I've never had it do this. It's wild. It actually might be because I haven't set my priorities in Task Manager. Note screen. Multiply is what I'm looking for. I was like, why is this so difficult to use? It's maybe because it's 4 times the usual size that you use it at. That's a pretty strong argument why it might be more difficult to use than normal. This doesn't really make any sense with where the sun is, but we're just doing it to do it. You know what I mean? Like, if the sun is out here, there's not going to be nearly this much shadow. But that don't matter. I should really confine myself here because it will be easier. Oh, I painted on my fucking sketch level. Dang it. That's fine. That's fine. It don't matter. Happy little accents. You know, I feel like Bob Ross wouldn't have as many happy little accents if he painted digitally. You know what I mean? I've actually been thinking about how I could get recordings of me drawing manually so that's like a little bit nicer to me as a person. Haven't quite sorted that out, but maybe soon. When you try to hit Control D but you hit Control S, feels bad, man. It's weird. I've been talking a lot about going out, but I actually like don't go out that often. Just lately, I've been going out pretty frequently. Like the last few weeks, if even that much. And then, of course, if we have a screen layer or a multiply layer, we have to have it. Oh, shoot. We have to have the screen layer. And we're going to click a new raster layer. And we're going to click screen. And we're just going to, like, add some highlight here. We're giving up because once I finish the highlights, I gotta go. We're at 24 minutes, which is not as long as we like to do it normally, but doesn't need to be a good drawing, it just needs to be done. Just needs to be done. I can always, like something like this, I'm not learning, this is just like me going through the methods, or not the methods, but the motions, so that I'm getting my reps in, so that I'm actually drawing. I don't know if it's really worth a damn to draw if it's not like serious. If I'm honest with you, it's probably a study somewhere that I could read about, but not today and not tomorrow. And we got a really barren landscape. Look at that. How do we make it unbarren? Well, what we could do is we go to layer 1 and go poof. Sorry. Poof. And there, it looks like a painting, like a very incomplete painting. So we're gonna call it here. We'll be back tomorrow, probably, unless I give up. See you then.